Hello, welcome to Let's Play Kingdom Come Deliverance. This game has had a lot of hype. It makes it look like my screen's dirty, but this is part of the home screen. Lots of positive reviews, apparently very realistic, so I have very high expectations of this one. I remember seeing the behind the scenes of it being made. More realistic, recommended for players who are familiar with the essentials of combat and survival in the world of... Okay, so that's your second playthrough. Let's go normal mode the first time. 1000 frames per second. Pretty good. The early 15th century was a time of turmoil in the Holy Roman Empire, which had flourished under the late Emperor Charles IV, but now with his son Wenceslas, the idol on the Bohemian throne was falling into disarray. The king's inactivity angered many of the nobility, as well as his half-brother King Sigismund of Hungary. Okay, I can't read that fast. Not when it's the first time reading some of these names. Very beautiful, but a cutscene, so I will not assume that in-game actually looks like this. This looks very beautiful. If in-game looks like this, then wow. This is actual in-game, isn't it? Silver Scallots, 1403. Dude. Yes. I am excited. Some things are probably scripted like those birds. Like this is obviously a video because of the high frame rate. Or actually, why would a video be this high frame rate? The game can't be rendered at this high frame rate though, that's impossible. Was that our character? Not bad looking.
God bless. Same to you. Today's a scorcher.
Imperfect hair, beautiful. Butterfly, cute. Oh, different butterfly on a different shot, okay.
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today.
Is that us?
Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Hey.
Go and get the lazy bones up.
Ooh.
Quick clout round the ear should do it.
This is so wholesome. This is a war game? Oh wow, lots of details here.
Henry!
Okay,
Get up
is that
now.
us?
There's work to be done.
I need it a bit louder than that.
Get up or I'll come get you up, you slugabag.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this?
Ooh.
Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
That's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
I like the font.
I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get
Foreshadowing. Okay, so that's us. That looks so good. I'm impressed with what they're able to do. Okay, so it looks like we're going in-game now. We're dropping under 100 FPS. Oh gosh, 30 FPS, 20, 80? 80? 80 would be good. Anything around 60 would be nice. Loading screen, okay. So we are Henry, it seems. And those are parents, I'm assuming. Even though we look pretty old. But then again, these are different times, and you probably stuck around with your parents for probably your whole life. Didn't multiple families live under the same roof?
Morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
This is in-game. This looks so good. I do not have a mouse cursor, so I'm assuming left down. Okay. Character. By means of the first two choices in this dialogue, you will select your character's default characteristics. If you're not satisfied with them, not to worry, all characteristics can be further developed without limitations. Good. Fine state in this morning. Okay. We were chatting in the tavern. Speech. Ooh, I was dancing. Agility. I was with Bianca. Ooh, vitality. I was working in the forge. Strength. Okay, so I want to be immersed in this world. I want to be super roleplay. Do I want to play as myself, or do I want to play as this character? Or are they giving us a completely blank slate, like a clean slate on this guy, and you can play as what you would? So it's like 1403. Working in the forge, I can't say, because my dad knows it's a lie. Don't know if this is true. This is probably a lie. He probably doesn't have a girlfriend. Dancing. Chatting in a tavern. That's probably what was going on. So let's just go with that.
Nothing much. Me and the lads were just having a chat in the tavern. Some wayfarer. He was telling us what's going on in the world, and well, I lost track of time.
This looks so good.
Didn't fill your head with nonsense.
This looks so good.
I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me, and it's connected with that scratch on your hand, and that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
Why would I be interested in sword fighting? Speech again. Matthias was teaching me archery, agility. I was with Bianca, vitality. What does it matter? Strength. So I don't know any of this. Why this being indifferent give me strength? I don't know. So it seems like they're prioritizing speech equal with other stats that are more physical, like vitality, agility, strength, speech. I think, looking at my personality, I would probably go with the speech as well. Not that I'm well versed in any speech, but I would try and talk my way out of things, I guess, back in these days.
You think he's teaching me sword fighting, don't you? What use would that be to me? Here. I'm not lying to you.
We don't have context, I don't know.
Then, if you say so. I don't mean to pry, but you know your father takes a dim view of such things.
It's okay, so my dad doesn't want me to be a sword fighter. That looks like a cut, so either I got into trouble or I was actually practicing sword fighting, but the game hasn't told me that. But I doubt I can complete this game without ever wielding a sword. So I'm just gonna roleplay as, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Have my friends been here? I'm hungry. Is Pa angry at me? Do you need help? End dialogue. Oh, so this isn't a choice. We probably just go through all of these now.
Did Matthew and Fritz come looking for me?
No,
Matthew and
I haven't
Fritz.
seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere, as usual.
So me and the friends like to go to the tavern. Misjudging. Friends aren't drunks. I don't want to talk about that. Just leave it be.
You're nearly a grown man, Hal. Father will
Hal?
pass the forge on to you one day soon. You've been courting that Bianca for months now.
Oh, we have a
To
girlfriend.
keep wasting your time with those two layabouts. They're nothing but trouble.
Oh, yeah. Oh, fine, then we'll go the Bianca route. I'm hungry. Is Pa angry at me? Do you need help?
Can I get something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
She did say that, yes. Oh, it's grayed out now. Okay.
Father angry with you for sleeping late.
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was. And you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain, but he needs your help, Henry.
I know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
Good. He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
Alright, a storm is on the way. Good to know.
You need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword.
Alright, let's end it. We are in game now. Ooh. Okay, there's a bit of motion blur happening. 70 FPS is nice. Dude, look at the outside. It is amazing. So let's actually look at the settings. What do I have? English, dialogue, yeah, tutorials, yes please, graphics. 1080 borderless, custom quality, HD textures on, FPS on, VSync off, field of view, ooh, that's good, we'll leave it at, let's do, let's do 75. Yeah, let's see a bit wider. Aliasing ultra high, game effect high, very high, ultra high. Okay, so we're at high everything, and we have 60 something FPS, so I think that's good. Shadows low, textures very high, water is high, volumetric, vegetation is ultra high, object distance, level of detail, vegetation draw distance is completely 0. Motion blur is full. No. Let's do camera. What does that look like? Whoops. I pressed I by accident. Okay, so that opens our inventory. Let's see what it looks like with it completely off. Yeah, that looks better. Alright. Oh, she left. Alright. Wait, what? Okay, let's take it easy. So E is to sit. I love this first person perspective. Escape, get up, I, inventory. Okay, let's look at inventory. We have door keys. Q is item info. A key ring with all the door keys I've gotten. Green shirt. Linen shirt is basic. Garment worn by rich and poor alike. Strength, stab, slash, blunt. Vis, conspic. Visible, conspicuous. What? Noise, charisma, durability, condition. Weight, price. Charisma. Your clothing give you charisma? Not your personality? I mean, I guess. Old boots. Oh, and it highlights it here. Red scarf. Can I spin around? No, I can't. Hunger. I have hunger. Shoot, you get hungry in this game. What is this? Reading spot. What does that mean? What do all of these things mean? Tied olive hose. Trunk keys. With all the trunk keys I've got. What's a trunk and a door? Or I know what a door is, but if I hover over these things, will it not tell me? Tab to cycle. So I went to player. So that was inventory. This is player stats. What does that mean? Perk points. Current level. Level progress. Current level is 2. Main level is 1. E show more. Okay, I'm assuming the tutorial is going to do this for me. Pick up E. This can't be done while sitting. Okay, get up. So I can come to the apple and pick up with E. Alright, let's pick up all the apples. Can we pick up anything else? Bread rolls, yum. No, I do not want to sit. I cannot interrupt it. Okay. Bit of flickering going on there, don't know why. Get the apple. Lentil soup. Nice. Another apple. Bread roll. Okay, that's to sit. So nothing else. What else can we loot? Can we loot anything from up there? No, we cannot. Okay. What is this? Open. Nails of for Theresa. E to take. E and that to take all. Bandage. Strip of clean linen used to stop bleeding. Marigold decoction. Within 1 minute will add 30 health and dispel hangover effects. Cancels the effect of Lazarus potions. What? Savior Schnapps. A liquor of exotic fragrance. Drinking it is an experience that can't be forgotten. Alcohol percentage. Oh, freshness, weight, nourishment. They even have alcohol percentages. Whoa, okay. 2 out of 2. Wait. Oh, this is the number quantity. This is the health. That's the condition. The weight. Oh yeah, we have weight. The price. Okay, so let's take all. So you hold down E, just as I thought. Oh yeah, cheese. Sweet. Can't loot anything else. Eat from pot or drop into pot. What can I drop into pot? Apple? I have no idea. Eat from pot. And I cannot eat a second time, okay? Cook item. Deal with fire. Okay, I can cook an apple. I don't think I want to do that. Oh, that puts out the fire. Nice. Very nice. Can I take the broom? No, I cannot. How do I do a quick save? Save game. Game saved. Okay. Alchemy. If you need another flask of Savior Schnapps, you can buy it from a trader or a tavern. Better get an apothecary. On the other hand, you can just brew it yourself in the alchemy lab. If you need another flask of Savior Schnapps. No, I don't think I need. Drunkenness. Alcohol begins to act gradually, giving you bonuses on speech, vitality, charisma, and strength, although if you overindulge, the after effects can be less than pleasant. New entry. N. Oh man, there is so much reading. Alcohol is the scourge of mankind, and a good Christian should avoid it like the plague. The effects of alcohol are deceptive. At first it might seem that slight drunkenness makes everything easier, loosens the tongue. Hangover, not only hangover, scourge, or alcoholism. You can see what effect drinking alcohol has had on you by the buff tab, as well as your health indicator. The higher your drinking skill level, the less you will suffer the unpleasant. Okay. What about alchemy? Is a useful skill, transforms herbs and other ingredients into potions and remedies. In order to brew these, you need knowledge of alchemy, a recipe, an alchemist bench, and necessary ingredients. Okay. In the alchemist's lab, you'll find the right side of the bench, the herbarium, which lists the properties of herbs. Oh, that's convenient. The degree of difficulty of the brewing itself varies. Each recipe requires a variable number of steps, but the first step is always to pour the potion base, which you will find on the shelf on your left, into the cauldron. I'm assuming this will go again more in depth once we actually go there. Get to it. Basic combat. When things get out of hand, it can escalate to a fight. It's possible to fight unarmed with various weapons and even mounted or horseback. Sweet. Using left click, you execute basic strikes, which is strong but slow. In a fist fight, this control executes a right or left hook on to the head. In armed combat as flashing strike. Using right click, you attack with a faster but weaker strike. In unarmed combat, that means a jab to the face. With a weapon, you stab with the point of the blade. You can block with Q. You don't have to hold your weapon in the same zone that your opponent is aiming at. You can kick your opponent using F. You can lock combat, nice with tab. More opponents, you can toggle between them by pressing tab. Sweet. You can disengage by pressing the left shift. You can tell. You select the zone of attack in the combat. Oh, so you can strike them from the left or right or center. More complex, I like it. Red bar shows health, yellow stamina. Great, so we have stamina, we get tired. Purple bar shows roughly how much life your opponent has left. Oh, this little bar? Okay. Big impact on your health can wound you and cause bleeding. Wounded limbs will incapacitate you, and bleeding can result in death. Nice. You'll know you're in combat. Cross swords icon. If you're still in combat but no one is attacking you, the icon below the compass changes to an uncrossed pair of swords. At this stage, more options are available. Basic controls. You move WASD. You can sprint with left shift, jump with space, walk or run with caps lock. You interact with the world using E. If you have a melee weapon on you, you try using 1. If you also have a shield, that can be combined with the weapon. You will equip it together. You equip a bow with 2. You can crouch with C. Call your horse with X. Toggle inventory with I. Open map with M. Skip time. Ooh. Wait for something using T. If you're in the middle of an activity, pressing T will call up help. Alright. As well as character stats, you can improve your skills. This is done by using them repeatedly, and there is nothing to stop you from developing them to the maximum. You will find them in the player tab P. Combat skills are shown as a separate tab. After your 3rd level of each skill, you will be given option to choose a perk that in some way improves or alters the use of the given skill. 7 combat skills: axes, bows, defense, warfare, mace, sword, unarmed. There are 10 non-combat skills. Stealth, horse riding, allows you to ride faster and longer, in effect increasing your horse's stats. Interesting. Yeah, I guess there's not going to be any teleports or fast, quick travels, so horseback it is. Lockpicking, pickpocketing, alchemy, maintenance, allows you to repair your weapons at the grindstone. Okay, so weapons can break or degrade. Makes it easier and faster to fix a damaged weapon. Drinking makes you more resistant to nefarious effects of alcohol, so drinking's a big part of the game. Hunting, herbalism, collect more herbs with a single action. Reading influences the ability of your character to actually read books. Without it, any book is just gibberish to him. Higher reading skill decreases the amount of time required to read and comprehend a book. So we probably need reading to develop some of these other ones, such as alchemy. A good houndmaster understands dogs, his own most of all. The better you get at giving commands, the more your dog can learn, and the better his stats will be. His default level of obedience will also rise as you level up your houndmaster skill. Okay, so we can also have dogs in this. Sweet. Stats. 4 primary stats: strength, agility, vitality, speech. Speech determines character's rhetorical skill and eloquence. The more you talk to people, the more eloquent you become. Becoming a better speaker means you can avoid conflicts before they even start. Yeah, I would love to do this. Your haggling is more efficient. Yes, you can disarm someone by argument who you wouldn't be able to beat in combat. Yes. Yeah, we're getting this. Then again, it might be super boring, but for a playthrough, but I'm sure they'll make it interesting. There's also derivate stats. Charisma is a measure of how you can impress people. Fast talk will get you only so far. Fancy clothes and ornaments can give you that extra bit of stature. Visibility is the opposite of camouflage. It tells you how easy you are to spot. This is not the same thing as conspicuousness. A pitch dark garb is not very visible, but very conspicuous once spotted. The lower the better. You are invisible once this reaches 0. Conspicuousness is a measure of how you stand out in the usual environment. In other words, if you warrant a second look from anyone who can see you, it is derived from your clothes. The lower the better. With very low conspicuousness, people will mostly ignore you, even when spotted. Oh. Noise. The more noise you make, the more likely you are to be discovered. So these three are for stealth, definitely. Speed determines how fast you can walk, run, and sprint. It is derived from your agility and your overall encumbrance. There's also buffs and debuffs. Combat, advanced techniques. You can strike with a weapon at any of the 5 zones. Move the mouse, you can stab to the head, upmost top after each attack. Your attack zone changes naturally, and the next strike then becomes from a different. You can take advantage of and execute a feint, draw your weapon back before striking. Okay, we'll hopefully get an in-depth tutorial later. Equipment maintenance. If items are severely damaged, the value is shown in orange, while red numbers indicate a critical condition. Bloodied or dirty items are indicated by levels by labels on their icons. So if I'm bloody or dirty, that will probably affect my visibility and conspicuousness. Yeah, I guess if I show up to town filled with blood, people are going to ask questions. That is awesome. It is best to have your equipment repaired by experts. A swordsmith will grind the nicks out of your sword edge. A plate armor will beat the dents out of your cuirass. I don't know how you say that. And even a regular blacksmith can handle light repairs. You can take your ripped clothing to a tailor and scuffed boots to a cobbler. While the wenches at any bathhouse will wash the dirt and dry the blood out of your clothes. Wenches. Of course, when you're in the field pursuing an important mission, you won't always have time to go to town and avail of the benefits of civilization, so it's wise to carry with you repair kits. There's one for arms, one for armor, one for clothing, another for footwear. Of course, you need to be able to use them, which means acquiring maintenance. Dang. If you want to maintain your blade weapon, you can save your repair kit to hone it. To hone, blah blah blah. Okay, lockpicking. In order to pick locks, you must have at least one lockpick. You start with by holding E on the lock. You will then see a diagram of the lock mechanism in which you have to find the right spot to insert the lockpick. How close you are to the sweet spot is indicated by the size of the cursor, and it turns gold when you find it. Then you have to use the lockpick D to turn the whole lock mechanism. At the same time, you have to coordinate the movement of the lockpick with the rotation of the mechanism. Oh, because the rotation shifts the position of the sweet spot, and you have to adjust accordingly. Okay, I don't fully understand that, but pickpocketing is no joking matter. If you're caught with your finger in someone else's purse, either by the victim or by a witness, they'll raise the alarm and you'll be pursued as a thief. Reputation probably matters. You have to grope around inside it by holding E. That's not easy, especially if your victim is on the move. Once you've decided, so you've searched long enough, you can choose from what you found. And AD, each person has his own inventory, which you will gradually reveal. Oh, so pickpocketing isn't just a simple click. You have to, like, touch them until you find stuff, and then you're like, no, not this, no, not this. That is very interesting. Oh, I see. It's displayed like that. Dude, yes. Shopping and haggling. Basket contains items. Select or buy. Finalizing deal. You can toggle between tabs. Next to tabs, your reputation shows your reputation with the present trader. The higher it is, the better your chances of getting a good price. Okay, so we need speech. We need to have a really good rep. Get really cheap stuff. Trader's wealth shows the total sum of money. Trading items for you pay, you get. Haggling. Haggling works in both directions, whether you want to buy cheap or sell dear. In both cases, the bar is always set with the best price for you at the bottom, the usual price in the middle, and above it, scope for adding a tip to the trader when buying, or a discount when selling. If you or the trader doesn't have enough money, the actual amount you have will replace the figures on the bar. If you select the amount you want to give, receive, and confirm, the trader will respond to your offer. If the answer is refusal, she will make a counter offer. It's always best to start haggling with a much higher or lower price than you expect to achieve, but you shouldn't overdo it because you can annoy your counterpart and end the haggling before it even starts. Oh. Even then, you must adhere to the unwritten laws of haggling. What's more, dragging out the haggling with one offer after another will gradually try the trader's patience, and when they get really annoyed, they'll stop haggling completely, and there will be no deal. Dang. This is more and more complex. You can see how close you're getting to that point from the trader icon below the bar. The more gold there is in the background, the closer the trader is to dropping the haggling. Every unsuccessful bout of haggling lowers your rep with the trader. Shoot, that is too realistic. Speech and persuasion. You can simply use speech which, however, is influenced by the reputation you have at the moment with the person you're talking to. Right, so they have a preconceived rep opinion of me, which is my base from where I'm starting. In the Middle Ages, social status was paramount, so the quality of your attire and how well groomed you are together with your reputation can make a big difference to how people respond to you. Wow, so they actually have an option where you can probably play peacefully and look really sharp and good and talk your way out of combat? That is very interesting. If you look dangerous, people will be afraid to cross you and will also be more willing to assign risky tasks to you. Oh. So there's pros and cons, and there's... all the routes are good. So it's literally, what playstyle do I want? If sweet talking fails, you can always rely on money to do the talking for you. You just have to agree on a persuasive sum. Bribing people works in the same way as shopping. You can haggle. In special cases, you can try any of your other skills, like horsemanship. But watch out, different approaches work on different people. You won't intimidate a tough brawler easily, and no matter how well you dress, the nobility can smell a peasant a mile off. Really? In this game, your character's abilities aren't simply assigned a universal value, they're compared with the abilities of the opponent. So if your speech is no match for a traitor's well-oiled tongue, you can always slip him some poison to take the edge off his eloquence. Or if you lure a guard away from his companions, it will be easier to intimidate him. If you lure a guard away from his companions, man, you can see the values of the various abilities in the game under the corresponding icons. You can see, man, yes. This is amazing. Characters. Charles IV. Pope Wenceslas. This is historical stuff I'm not going to read. Society. Beekeeping. Farmers. Noble officials. Hetman, Hoffmeister, Under Chamberlain, Burgrave. Shepherds. Tanners. This is so much history. The conquest of Kottenburg. In December 1402, during Wenceslas's imprisonment in Vienna, Sigismund attacked Kottenburg, and by the beginning of the following year seized the ransacked town. Kottenburg was loyal to the king and staunchly defended by its miners. When they finally surrendered, they were forced-marched to Sigismund encampment near Kolin and made to kneel before him in the mud. The treasury in Kottenburg held no coins, but also precious jewels. Not only coins, but also precious jewels, gold and silver. Oh man, golden age of Charles IV. Okay. Animal husbandry. Middle Ages, significant part of property ownership was livestock, carts and wagons, main transportation, ecumenical council work, ecclesiastical assemblies. Okay, faith and devotion. Catholic. Christianity, Czech lands, 10th century. Wenceslas is a saintly patron. Okay, farming. Foreigners. Since ancient times, a foreigner meant not only anyone who came from outside one's town or village, but also any person without legal status. Foreigners were without legal rights until they paid a surety. Okay, interesting. Furniture. Okay, I don't need to know. Greetings. Basic form of greeting was bowing. Okay, good to know. With, what does my phone want? Okay, good. Sorry, where was I? A light bow with a hand over the heart would benefit two noblemen of equal rank. A deeper bow was more respectful greeting to a guest or someone higher standing, so a deep bow with a hand over the heart. Next level was to kneel on the left knee and bow the head in deference to ruler, barons, or high-ranking commanders. I might actually need to know these things. The most subordinate level was to bow while down on both knees, an expression of complete subjugation. Okay. Doffing headwear was a practice that came in with Burgundian fashion. Loyalty was expressed by kissing the rings of magnates and prelates. Not proper to kiss the hands of ladies, but they were given a deeper bow than their social rank alone would elicit. Salutation would apply addressing a certain person. In writing, for example, townsman was to be addressed as honest, the baronet as esteemed, and a titular lord as highborn. Ooh, man. Okay. Heraldry. Heraldry is the doctrine of characters and symbols depicted on coats of... Okay. Guilds and crafts. Sure. Houses and dwellings. Invective. The more educated or higher born try to keep invective and vulgarities out of their speech. Swearing has been part of the vernacular since time immemorial. Profanity was not only verbal, often appeared as a written form in documents and sought to defame and humiliate those addressed. Jews, Moravia and Bohemian Jews. Okay. Land army, territorial army, militia, Jew, nobles. Municipal finances, names and surnames. Okay. Safe conduct. Document was issued by a member of the highest social to guarantee bearers' safety. Okay. Pennants and banners. Schools. Sources of light. The main source of domestic light after sunset consisted of fire pits, fireplaces. It was not enough to light up paths or dwellings. Cloth or tallow torches, oil lamps, lanterns, or candles were used. Okay. This guy has a crown. Tithes. Tithe in the name of a compulsory tax levied since ancient times was paid to the parish priests or other religious institutions. The term tithe comes from the Old English and means 1/10 the amount of 10 of the tithe being 1/10 of the value of the harvest. Okay, so harvest. So we're not a farmer, we're a smith, so we don't have to worry about that. Toilets. Pretty. Trial by ordeal. Part by resolution of municipal and territorial courts of justice up to the 14th century, it was common, though unofficial, in Bohemia to turn to God's judgment or trial by ordeal. Guilt or innocence was proven by appealing to God. He had to judge guilt or innocence. How does that work? A typical ordeal was to be put to the test of fire, hot water, poison, or dueling with the counterparty. The trial often ended in injury or even the death of the accused or the accuser. And village. Okay. Wow. There you go. That was like, what, 20 minutes of me just reading? What is this? What can I pick up here? Something's like flashing and disappearing. Close. Okay. Oh, okay. I can open and close doors. Sure. Not a problem. Alright, let's see. What else do we have here so I can jump? C is stealth. If you want to sneak in somewhere, make sure no one sees or hears you. Whether you're seen or not depends on the light and depends on the light. Clothing, whether they hear you, depends on the surface you're moving on and your attire, especially footwear. Okay, so this is walking, this is running, and it's using my stamina, I see. What is that icon? Inventory. What is this? Drunkenness. I'm drunk? Okay, so I am drunk. Conspicuousness. Charisma. Alright, so apparently I am drunk. Maybe I was out with the boys last night. Onions, 15. Take them all. Carrots, take them all. Cabbage, take it. Lots of stuff. Beets, apples. Already taken all of that. Dude, yes. Okay, that's been taken. Dude, we have some apple trees or something going on here. Wood, lockpick easy. You don't have a lockpick, okay. I'll steal my parents' stuff later. But do I want to roleplay like that? Oh, I can't take the scythe, really. Alright, let's open. What do we want to roleplay as? I don't even know. Compass. The compass will tell you where to go in the quest that you're pursuing. Just head for the active objective waypoint. Okay, so the compass is at the top and that's where my quest is. So do I want to go there or do I want to explore? Well, let's go to where the quest is. Oh, there's two of them. Okay. Dude, this looks nice. You discovered a grindstone. Hello, Daddy. I can't take any of these. I can't interact with anything. Hello? Father. E. Talk.
What's the matter with you? Didn't you hear me calling you?
Persuasion. Sometimes you need powers of persuasion to achieve your goal. You can simply use speech, which, however, reputation. Right, we already read this. Next page, D. your money, the amount you have to pay, total speech skill level, total charisma skill level, total strength level. It's not just about stats though. The outcome is influenced by other factors. Your reputation, whether you're dirty, bleeding, if you can't outdo the nimble tongue of a merchant. The level of your reputation with your counterpart, 27. So I have 7 charisma, 3 speech. The guard has, we don't know what speech, but he has 5 charisma, so I have more charisma than him. And he's got more strength than me, so I won't be able to intimidate him. I see, to close hold, escape. Okay, so our rep with our father is 100, so we're very nice and content. We don't know. Our strongest one is charisma, but we don't know what charisma he has. Maybe he has a stronger charisma, but less speech. Well, he's a blacksmith. Would he have good charisma or speech? I had to do something. Sorry, I wanted to have a look around. Okay, let's just say that.
Sorry, Father. I was taking a stroll and lost track of time. Somehow I had a feeling I was seeing everything for the first time.
How, my boy?
Success.
When are you going to get some sense? Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzik, and I need your help.
Wow.
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh, that drunkard. That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
I'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzik's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? Alright. Money, charcoal, coffee.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right.
Ooh.
Make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now. Work won't wait.
Okay, can I just say that the voice acting is amazing. Everything is amazing. Look at the detail. Okay, objective started. Oh man, we have all these objectives. And I can't use any of this. Okay, for some water ripples there. Man. Quest log. You can find all information about your quest log in J. Quest log. Unexpected visit. Buy a bag of charcoal. 10. Pick up a crossguard. Buy ale. Okay. And then M for the map. Oh, interesting looking map. Can we scroll? Okay, wow. Pick up crossguard at the castle. Oh, so quest A, B, C, D, E. I see how it is. Sweet. Alright, sure. Let's go and do that. We get all the flowers. I can't pick up anything. Butterflies. Nice. Alright, so let's go to the castle first, I guess. Dude, nice. Shadow. Jaroslav, Janik. Can I just go beyond them? Okay, invisible wall's not letting me. What the heck is happening? Oh, jumping is using my stamina, so I'm getting exhausted. So that's my exhaustion, eh? Nice. Alright, let's talk to Janik.
I'll be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzik, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and grip. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
Okay, so our dad's a big guy.
Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Ah, shut up and give me.
We're obviously the disappointment.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
Certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
You got cross guard for new sword. Alright, let's save game. Nice. Can we still talk to him? No, we cannot. Okay. So let's look at the map. So we are here. Can we free explore? That's the real question. Can we just free explore and see stuff? Dude, everything looks so pretty. Logs. Can't exit this door. Oh, left click is punch. Right click is nothing. Okay. Very nice looking. Can we jump on top of this? No? Okay. We can't climb stuff. There we go. Rob? Rob what? Rob this? You can rob? What? Okay, before we rob, let's save game. Players' characters and abilities are determined by the stats, skill, and perks you will find in the player's tab P. Okay, so let's try this rob. Black feathers, egg, red feathers, rooster feathers. Okay. Steal it all. Crime, if you're seen committing a crime. Oh, they saw me from over there. Okay, let's load game. Which one? I guess this one? Alright, so do not steal. Not when those guys are looking. Can I go in here, or are they gonna freak out about that too? Can't take the pitchfork. Can't take the shovel. Can't take anything. Probably because it's just tutorial. Hey, there's a horse. We already see horses. Nice and textured. Oh, wait. Am I getting dirty because I'm walking in this stuff? My shoes don't look necessarily dirty. If I go to my inventory... Yeah, they don't look... I'm supposed to have some icon showing me that I'm dirty, so... Can't open that. Can't do anything with these barrels. There's a guy here. Let's talk to him. Cannot. Okay. So where are we? So we just did this loop. Alright. Let's just continue before going out there. Let's see if there's anything else we can do. So we can run with left shift. Cool. And this is our house or someone else's. Can't pick up anything. What the heck was that? Sheep. Right, livestock. Ladder, barrels, rope. Can sit down. I can eat from a pot. Yeah, let's eat from the pot. Sit. Oh yeah, this is our place. So there's Mother. We have some pelts, nice. We can talk to Mother.
What do you need, son?
Okay, you were standing up, you're glitched.
Then.
Good luck then. No new dialogue. Lovely food. Okay, so it looks like they're purposely not leaving anything we can rob from my own parents. How come the other stuff isn't considered robbing? Is it because they didn't see me? It's not stealing if you don't get caught, eh? Alright, so then let's leave out the main thing here. So where are we supposed to go? So we are in, whoa, easy. We are in this overall town. The quests require me to go straight forward. So let's just go straight forward and get this. Oh, I have a little cross here in the middle now. Did I have that before? I don't even know.
God save you, Henry.
God save me? Okay. I discovered a charcoal bar now.
The one sitting in some godforsaken dungeon, or the one who holds the key to the dungeon?
These are strange times. Strange and ill-omened. But since I serve our liege lord Sir Radzig, I think you know the answer.
True. But where will Sir Ratsik take the silver? Hardly to Kuttenberg. Now its citizens bend their knees to Sigismund.
Unfortunately, that's not my problem. Perhaps Sir Radzig is keeping it at the castle until this old unhappy story reaches its end.
I only hope Sigismund doesn't get an appetite for our silver too.
That makes two of us. But back to business. I'll need 3 wagon loads.
I see your people are working hard. You'll have it tomorrow. Shall we go and drink to the deal?
With pleasure, good man.
Okay, so that was the end of that script. Wow, and they do actually walk. Very nice. So this is the charcoal. Ooh, I can rob it. Alright, let's talk to him.
Good health to you.
Good health to you. In shops, you first have to put your purchases into your basket and then either confirm the purchase or try to haggle. Alright. So you've got 50. They cost 0.5 gold, I'm assuming. So if I click this, I double click it. So I want 10. Accept. You pay 5. I don't have 5. Your wealth is 0. Trader's wealth is 20. Reputation is 94. Item info, check basket. Sell, buy. Oh, I can sell him stuff. Alright. Oh. The condition of these things, either I picked them up like this or they're slowly deteriorating. So let's sell them some apples, which are 0.1. So we need to sell them 50 apples. There you go, we pay 0. Shall we try haggling actually? So let's go to the basket. Let's give him only 40 apples. How do I haggle? Hold X.
Let's talk about the price. Naturally.
Alright, so haggling works both ways. Right. You select the amount you want to pay, or get W and S to confirm. Okay. Your last offer was not accepted. Your current offer, your trader's offer, original purchase price. Dragging out the haggling with one offer after another. Okay. So T is the help, E is to make offer, cancel, and S is, okay, so this, you don't have enough money. So I want it to be 10 apples less, so that. Let's make the offer.
Agree? That's too much.
Uh-oh, he doesn't like me. His counter offer is 0.2. Let's go 0.5.
What do you say to this?
A nice sum. Just lower your demands a little and we'll agree.
He's almost had it. Okay, I'll just match his thing. 0.1? I don't have enough money. I don't understand.
I'll go for that.
Objective updated. I'm so confused. Did I get money or not? I have 0.1. He gave me Groschen. He gave me 0.1 Groschen. I managed to sell some of those apples. Excellent. Ooh, that's a guard? Nice. Alright, so we bought charcoal, villager,
Do you want to learn something? No.
combat master Vaniac.
Thanks. Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
That was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word over.
Oh, so I am a sword fighter.
No mother's happy when a son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death.
Oh.
I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. The world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself. Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
So actually Henry wants to learn sword fighting. Okay, so I guess the roleplay is to play his character, fulfill his wishes, and kind of implement your own a little bit? Not yet.
Yes, but there's something I need to do first.
Yeah, let's do our chores first. Gambler. Oh, let's not get into that right now. Okay, what else do we have to do? Question mark. Unexplored places. Go to sword fighting lesson. No. Buy ale at the tavern. Yeah, let's do that. I discovered a tailor. Chickens. What just happened? Did the game crash? Shoot. Loading screen. Okay. Okay.
Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tatars and besiege Gutenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now even the Pope
God be with you,
is
Henry.
opposed to your king.
I'm with you, Matthew.
What's going on here?
Deutsch is spouting shit.
What?
Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzig is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your Diet will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
and don't forget about Gutenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Shoot. Oh man.
Wenceslas is our rightful king. Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do?
I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
Too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory?
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge Parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Oh,
I'd
shoot.
rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some turds will do.
What do you say, Henry?
What do I say?
Get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Please tell me I get a choice in this.
Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So, Hal, are you with us?
Okay, first of all, picking up manure and throwing it, that's why you guys have so much disease back in these medieval times. You didn't know that touching poo-poo is bad. Diseases and stuff, you know, wash your hands, don't touch poo-poo. That's one thought. Second of all, that whole speech at the table, I have to actually reread that history in the notes and learn these noble guys' names, because probably speech will play into that. Like, as a peasant, what are you going to talk about? The nobles and current events. So if I actually want to take this speech thing seriously, I actually have to memorize and get part of the culture and learn who's the lord, who did what to who, and be clever about arguing stuff. Because probably I'll get fill-in-the-blanks type statements like, oh, do you support our king or no? And I'll have to know which one's the witty one and which one's the... yeah. Yeah, this game is not disappointing in complexity. So I have a choice. Do I go with the boys or do I not? Do I want to establish Henry as a troublemaker or not? Do I want him to be a thieving, unreliable son of a gun, or do I want to completely fulfill my parents' expectations and be a good boy? We also have a girlfriend, which we do not know if she likes the good boy or the bad boy. I am so torn between these two. Here's another important aspect. Maybe I'm overthinking things, but the game is provoking me to do this because it seems like it's very complex. This will probably affect my relationship with my friends. So I have to choose between the relationship with my father and my friends. Moving on in the future, what do I want? Do I want to have reliable or friends that I have a trusted relationship with and we can help each other out? Then again, Mom was saying that I'm going to take over the blacksmith business. But apparently the guards were saying that I'm not good at that, and we've learned that Henry wants to pick up sword fighting. This is a mess. I actually don't know what to do. So that is why we are going to do something else instead. We are going to go here and say random number generator. And between 1 and 2, we're going to generate 2. So we're going to go with 2, which is I won't do it.
Not that I don't want to teach the Deutsch a lesson, but
Reputation lost.
I don't have time.
Well, that's disappointing. Still, we can manage it. Let's go, lads.
Alright, we're the good boy.
How could you pass a good chance like this?
You learned about the Pope. New Codex entry. The Western Schism. The Golden Age. The abduction of Wenceslas. I have to read all of these, but I won't do it on camera or on video here because it'll take too much time. So I have to read all of these on my own time. But it looks like I'm gonna continually be learning about new things as I'm playing. So let's just save game. I can't save game. You have no savior schnapps? Excuse me? Excuse me? What do you mean? What does one have to do with the other? Marigold. I don't have savior schnapps? Wait. Every time you save game, you drink? No. 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 That's a stupid mechanic. Not to mention it doesn't beverages. Tutorials. Basic controls, character stats, character skills, lockpicking, pickpocketing, shopping, quest journal, stealth speech. How do I save? You're kidding me. Hold on. Settings. Controls. Combat. Eye tracking. Ooh. Why would you want to do that? Toby eye tracking. Huh. Save and quit? Because that's what I want to do anyway. Okay, so save and quit is probably what I want. So this is a mechanism to prevent you from doing like save and load games to just undo your mistakes? Interesting. I'll have to read up and no saver schnapps. Anyway, we'll continue this next time.